Hey everybody, thought I'd make this video. I too am getting this unsupported errors, and X360 Dock hasn't came out with a software update yet, so the games that I wanted to play are, now I can't play them. So I started doing research on my own to figure out what I can do to play the games. I've tried everything from making a copy of the ISO, patching them with the new patches, and loading those up into X360 Dock. Doesn't work. I've tried rebacking the game up using version 3 of the 800 software with the original disk, patching them, loading them into X360 Dock. That doesn't work. I've tried pretty much anything and everything, and it just doesn't work. So I started doing research on my own. And for people that haven't heard of it before, there's another optical disk drive emulator. It's called BOXZII, as you see on the screen. It's pretty much, I went to their website and pretty much read and watched all their videos. Their board looks exactly like the X360 Dock. Their dongle looks like it. Everything is exactly the same. The only thing difference is in their software, instead of saying X360 Dock, it says BOXZII. So I downloaded their software. I read their little README text file that says it supports 14699 dashboards, and it also supports AP 2.6. Then I also noticed inside the software they also include patch files. They also include patch files for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and they also include another patch file. Let me find it real quick for you. They also include, let's see, they got a patch file for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. They got a patch file for Fable 3. They have a patch file for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And then they also have the 2 official patch files, the one for Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and the Halo Reach one. And then of course they also include the XGD3 profile patch for all the other XGD3 titles. So I downloaded that, and I went in and made a copy of my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, and I tried to load that into BOXZII, and BOXZII wouldn't load it up. Basically, it would try to load it up, but it would go back to the dashboard, and if it goes back to the dashboard, that's telling you that it's got the wrong AP 2.5 data with that ISO, so the BOXZII software won't load it up. So I went back into the folder and looking at all their readmes and all their PDFs and all that, noticed that you have to patch the ISO. So I went in and made a copy of my Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 ISO, and I put that in another folder, and I patched that with the XGD3 profile ID patch, and went back to BOXZII and loaded it up, and working fine. No problems, nothing. So for the X360 Dock users that are having the disk unsupported errors, you might want to try to download the BOXZII software version 1.0.8. Download that, and whatever ISO that you're getting disk unsupported errors, patch that with one of the patch files that are included, and then load that up in the BOXZII. Just use the BOXZII software instead of your X360 dock software. One thing I did notice on the BOXZII software, it's actually a little bit better, especially for the Xbox 360 Slim 0225 users. For us, having the Slim with the 0225 drives, what we had to do is we had to load up the X360 dock, or at least open up the X360 dock software. Then we had to turn on the Xbox 360, wait for it to get to the dashboard. Once it got to the dashboard, then connect that to the computer, and then open up the ISO. And then after you open up the ISO, for us, we had to hit the drive mode button, which would close out the X360 dock software. Then we had to press and hold the big silver button on the controller and select turn off console. And then we had to wait 30 seconds or so and turn the console back on. Wait till it got back up to the dashboard. Once at the dashboard, load up the X360 dock software. Then we could choose our ISO and load it up, which it's kind of a pain for us 0225 users. But I noticed in the BOXZII software, it's a little bit better. And basically, you open up the BOXZII software, you turn on your Xbox 360, wait till it gets to the dashboard. Once you're at the dashboard, you connect it to the computer. Inside the BOXZII software, it'll switch to where you see the green connected OK will display. Once that displays, click Open ISO, load up your ISO, and then hit the drive mode. But whenever you hit the drive mode, which is kind of cool in the BOXZII software will close, but you don't have to press and hold the silver button and choose to turn off console. The console will automatically restart and go back up to the dashboard. And once it goes back up to the dashboard, you just reopen the BOXZII software, choose Open ISO, and choose it, and it loads right up. And so it's kind of a one less step you have to do. You ain't got to press the silver button on the controller and choose turn off console. If you try to load up a XGD3 or an AP 2.5 game that doesn't have the correct AP 2.5 data with that ISO, another cool feature of the BOXZII software, it'll look like it's going to load it up, but the system will pretty much go back to the dashboard. So if you load up an ISO and it goes back up to the dashboard, that's the BOXZII software telling you that the ISO does not have the correct AP 2.5 data with that ISO. Then you need to take that ISO, make a copy of it, open up the newest Xbox Backup Creator, and patch that. If it's a XGD3, you need to patch it with the XGD3 Profile ID patch. If you try to load up Assassin's Creed and into BOXZII and it goes back up to the dashboard, then you need to make a copy of Assassin's Creed ISO and open up Xbox Backup Creator and patch it with the Assassin's Creed patch. Same with Fable 3, same with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And if you have Call of Duty Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 or Halo Reach XGD2 ISO, and you need to patch them with that patch. Just something to think about. It's pretty much the same as the X360 dock software, except it says BOXZII on it, and it supports 14699 dashboard and all the new AP225 and AP26 datas and patches. And download it if you can't find it. uh, leave a post up, and I'll kind of point you where you can download it. And if you have any other problems or questions about it, post them up too, and I'll help you get your non-supported ISOs back up and working, so that way you can play. I definitely don't recommend using it for online either. So if you use the BOXZII software with your X360 dock PCB board, I definitely don't recommend for online, but offline you should have no problems. So let me know if it works, and post up.